So in this video, we're going to be looking at a discovery type lesson. At For this activity, the students have not been introduced to anything other than the absolute the parent absolute value function. We talked a little bit about that. This is just a place for them to review and put what they learned a previous day or a previous few minutes of class. Then they go straight into the parameter changes. I've put in the parameter changes right here. And anytime you put a variable in the calculator, Desmos understands that you probably want that to represent a missing value. And so it gives you an opportunity to put in sliders. So here the kids are seeing what happens if we take this value right here of K and we change it. So adding a positive number at the end, they are able to see shifts the graph up. Adding a negative number at the end shifts the graph down. And they know they're back at the parent graph when the K value is set at 0. And then the same thing for H. They can watch it when the H is positive, it moves to the right. When the H is negative, it moves to the left. And then we change the value of A to see the vertical stretching. So here they're getting to discover it. They're not told. I'm not giving them a sheet of notes. They discover it here. And we go through this and just verify their understanding. I give them some dots. I ask them to write an equation that will pass through those dots. Lots of ways to check. Here they get several opportunities. This is an activity that I did so we can see how my kids did. This would be what it would look like. Okay. Man, my internet is slow today. So here, all of the questions are up here. If I click on this, I can see which every student did. This is what they did. They can change the screen to show a more zoomed in version. So that's what this person did. Click on each one of them. I can see if they answered correctly or not. Blue was the correct answer. I gave them an opportunity to talk about why they chose blue. So it's just a pretty cool way. I was hoping that we even threw in some inequalities. Obviously they'd seen those before in systems, but we put that on the end, and it's just really easy to see how they did. Everybody finished. Should have anonymized them. Everybody finished. I'm able to see that on the summary. And like I said, it really, the learning curve is pretty short. It's not doesn't take very long to learn how to do these activities at all. Once you get the gist of it. So this is what I would consider a discovery lesson. They start off not knowing, they do some things, they watch some changes, they make some conclusions, and then after they've made those conclusions, I also have them, as we're going through this, they fill out a graphic organizer based on what they've taken away from this. So when they finished, they had a graphic organizer to fill in. But anyway, this is one of my discovery lessons.